Trouble is brewing once again at Kingelly Northwest Coast Base, and it has to do with this portion of transported land. Guyana's Attorney General Nandlall says many years ago the land may have been in private ownership. According to the AG, as far as he knows, the land is public land. Reverend Lincoln Lewis said the area, which stretches over 20 acres, belongs to his great-great-grandfather, Kojo McPherson, and he has the documents to prove.
He has never been able to produce a document of title establishing his claim. Lands in Guyana are owned by two methods. Privately owned, that is, by two methods: by a transport or by a certificate of title. This gentleman has been unable to produce either of these documents, either in his name or in anyone's name. No such document has ever been produced by him. Yet he keeps making this fanciful, vacuous allegation. And periodically, he goes into the village and he creates mayhem.
But we have the documents. We have the surveys of we have the document of 1851, July 1851. We have the survey of 1868. We have the survey of 1965. We have the survey of 2020. And all of them, those surveys were are in Atlantic survey. Right? We have the transport of 1851.
On Tuesday, a party of policemen swooped down on the land after the purported owners decided to place a concrete fence around the area.
22 policemen descended from the Welded and Fort Wellington police stations, descended in the village, claiming that they're for damage of property. The property that we are speaking about is the property that has been, the fence that they're talking about. That fence is our fence that we erected in 2020. We erect that fence. And what we do now is that we are replacing that fence with
Well, if it is that it is the state's land, then the state can take control of the land and allocate it as titles to those who are residing. The land also falls under the administration of the MMA because it's in Region 5. And once it is state lands, providing that it is state lands, it falls under the administration of the MMADA scheme by law. In fact, when I did my history, at one time, MMA had done an occupational survey of the whole land on the assumption that the state owns it after they can't find any root title to the land. And they had done an occupational survey in 2007 with the intent of regularizing occupation, meaning issuing title based upon that occupational survey.
I believe it's bullying. Nandlall was Nandlall was the attorney for these people during the time before all this happened. He was the attorney. Now he's Attorney General. What he could not have done when he was attorney, acting as the attorney in a private capacity, he's now using the state resources to take away our land and to deliver it to them. And he's talking about, doing, getting the MMA involved to do the type of surveys after which they will use their office to confiscate this land. These people are dangerous.
In 2020, persons began occupying the land illegally, resulting in a standoff. It was then Lewis and his family produced the documents they have showing ownership. Now 3 years later, they are back at it again.